James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Rams ready to take over on offense, and they will do so behind the first overall pick in the 2016 draft. Now he's in season number 5 out of Cal. It's Jared Goff.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Made at the 36-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense. So some
blitz coming, and down he goes. And that's Shaq Barrett, last year's sack leader, gets in there to register another one.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe try to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Keeps himself upright. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now we see the 14-time Pro Bowler, maybe the greatest to ever play the position, Tom Brady, getting set to lead this Buccaneer offense.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Now Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
And that's a good catch and a good pickup for a first down for Ronald Jones. And he's got to be thinking to himself, can I be the James White of Tampa Bay? Remember, White played such a big role for Tom Brady in New England. Can Ronald Jones now be that guy? Only 30 catches a year ago, but he could easily double that number with Tom Brady throwing him the football out of the backfield.
The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Goff on first down. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal from the 6. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
He can't get him down. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
At the 30.
Out of the gun, Goff. And that's incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
1st down, Los Angeles.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Goff going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return comes Webster. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Webster on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. He starts with a give to Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now
from the gun. Here's Goff. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Goff toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing. They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
The trap door's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we did it for.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From just shy of midfield, Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
41-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. To throw is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Brady's throw there complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Brady now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And that's a sight no Tampa fan wants to see, nor does Tom Brady want to feel. They've got to keep him upright so he can get damage done downfield with those terrific receivers and really good tight ends.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And a quick throw here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Buccaneers 10, Rams 7.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he puts it through. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
And Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, that's the second time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. So they wind up throwing it against your advice, but the result's still a 4th down.
Well, it did turn out to be a safe throw. And you know how sometimes coaches talk about using short passing game as a run? Essentially, that's what they did there. Now they can kick it away.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just outside his own goal line. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Second quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part, but they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers will tell you, offense needs to run through us, but they're managing to get it done in this ball game without having to actually do that. I wouldn't expect them to stay silent for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you got to think that his first catch is coming at some point. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here comes Reynolds as they try the jet sweep. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Down by Carlton Davis. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. They'll find Reynolds over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 16, Goff. This will be caught at about the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st down L.A. Goff finding Reynolds there.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Robert Woods with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Sam Sloman now for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Buccaneers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading him out. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
Brady's pass.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Brady again. And that is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. L.A. readies for its next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
7 yards to pick up there.
A 7-yard pick.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. On 1st down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Brady's pass.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
At their own 20-yard line.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run the toss with Henderson. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run on first down. It's Henderson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try the air now with Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Buccaneers.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Akers. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
From the red zone now, Goff. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
14.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On the carry is Henderson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
The L.A. ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's
3rd and long. It's Goff. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The drive starts with a completion left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Number 25, LaShawn McCoy, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards through the air, caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They go back to the ground with Jones. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. He's brought down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Powering forward. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And 1. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. That time a slant. Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near late.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Operating from the gun, Brady. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Well, they tried to get 2, and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the gun, here's Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
13 yards.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run this with Akers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Rams on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run a draw now with Akers. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 10 yards.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Again, it's Henderson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Complete. Jefferson to target. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. They got a man. It's Woods. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Again, Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
3rd and 2, Goff. This is caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And here comes Reynolds as they try the jet sweep. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bucs' 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Henderson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it was all polished off by Darrell Henderson's touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. With it on the return is Logan. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 12. A minute 54 on the clock. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And now running right through him. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Brady to throw again. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Brady, and this is incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 3rd and 4. Again, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
26 Mike. Coming to you.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Going right back to Akers. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw is gone. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Got Gordon open, completes it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Over the middle, complete. That's McCoy. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Buccaneers.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Los Angeles, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back.